Hi friends, in previous lessons we were discussing about functions in lookup series, that is lookup and VLOOKUP, and we understood how to use match function combined with VLOOKUP. We know there are some limitations in VLOOKUP, that is VLOOKUP look vertically downward only, from left to right only, etc. are the limitations. So suppose we want to look horizontally, we have another function HLOOKUP. But in 2021, Excel introduced another advanced function, that is XLOOKUP, rectifying all the limitations in VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So we will discuss in detail about XLOOKUP in this class. Let us see how HLOOKUP function works. That is, in VLOOKUP, we looked vertically downward. In HLOOKUP, we have to look horizontally from left to right. So in VLOOKUP, the first column should be the lookup value. Lookup value should be in the first column. In HLOOKUP, lookup value should be in the first row. Consider these things and let us check. That is equal to HLOOKUP. Then lookup value is here. We selected. Here we have to use the mixed reference. Press F4 3 times. Then G will be locked. That is, column will be locked with mixed reference. Then again table array. It is important that select the first row also. Then it should be used absolute reference. Press F4, then again comma. Here we have to find out the row index number. In VLOOKUP it was column index number. Then we use match function here. So match. So lookup value is the patient B. That is, select here. Then here also we have to log the row should not change. So again we press F4 2 times, then row is logged, then comma, then lookup array is in the patient B is in the first column, so lookup array is this in match function, and again it should be made into absolute reference by pressing F4, then comma, then that is exact match is for 0, then bracket close, again comma, the match bracket is closed, match function bracket is closed first, then put the comma, then here also exact match, so we use 0, then close the bracket, press enter. So we got the value. We can drag here downward. Since match function is used, we can drag to the right. So in this way we use match function with HLOOKUP. Instead of using match function, we can use curly braces for finding out the row index number. Let us see how it is. HLOOKUP. Then similarly selected the lookup value. So F4 3 times. So now this G is locked again. Comma, table array. This is a table array. Then it should be absolute reference. So F4, press F4, then comma. Then here we have to use row index number. Row index number is patient B and patient D. Here patient B is third row and patient D is fifth row. So we have to use the curly braces or simply braces, that is 3, 5. So then close the brace, then again comma, that is here 0 for exact match, and close the bracket. While pressing, a value for B and D is obtained. So in one click here B, then here for D. So just to drag it downward. So this is the value. So instead of using match function, we use the curly braces. So match function with the curly braces, it is very easy, but we should know the row index number. In match function, there is no need of knowing the exact row index, just we know the value in the row. XLOOKUP is the most advanced version in lookup series. So just we can see it how it works. So it's equal to XLOOKUP. Then it asks the lookup value. Lookup value, we select the employee ID, then comma. The next is lookup array. Lookup array is the employee ID, so we select here the first column, then comma, and return array. Return array is we want the name of the employee. We select this, then just press enter. So it is the basic version of lookup, XLOOKUP. So in this way we can use for the same result. VLOOKUP can be used for the same result, and lookup also can be used for the same result. but all these also included in XLOOKUP. So instead of using these two, we can use XLOOKUP directly to obtain the same result. But suppose here the employee ID is available in the lookup array. Suppose there is no employee ID. So what happens here? An error message, that is value not available error. This is called a value not available error. Then how can we avoid this? So there is another thing to do in XLOOKUP only. So then select here, put the comma. Then it showed if not found. That is where if not found, we can either skip here by putting the comma. So we can give a message here, that is no record, no record. We can give the message here, no record. So here, since it's a text, it should be in double quotes. Then press enter. So then now here that message will be available. So here we suppose we give another number 6, then that employee's name is displayed here. So this no record found is available only in XLOOKUP. In this way, this is the base one that can be used in XLOOKUP, and VLOOKUP and lookup also can be used for the same result, but the error message cannot be used in lookup and VLOOKUP. Another one is suppose we can in XLOOKUP we can bring a array of data, that is XLOOKUP, select the lookup value, then we have to select the lookup ID as usual. Lookup ID is employee ID, then put the comma. When comma is put here, then what is this? Return array. We want name and department together. So in VLOOKUP we can select only one column. Here we can select two columns and we will get the name and department together. In VLOOKUP we have to use match function or array in braces, column index number. Such things are not here. We can just select the two columns continuously, then press enter. Then we get the name of the employee with 101 and department also. But you see, while selecting here and go to the formula bar, the formula or the function is disabled here. That means actually the function is not here in the this column. And suppose you try to delete here by pressing the delete key, it will not be deleted. For deleting is you have to delete here, because this is the base and the formula is available here. So it is not available in VLOOKUP or in lookup also. So we can easily get more than one column in XLOOKUP. Suppose we want search the employee ID by giving the name. So here we can see that name is here and employee ID to the left. We look up search from left to right only. So how we can check? We can check how XLOOKUP behave. So is equal to XLOOKUP. Then select it. This is the name we selected. Then put the comma. As usual, it's a lookup array. Lookup array is, we know the name selected, then comma. Then again next it is a return array. Return array is to the left. We can select here, then press enter. So employee ID is available. So we can understand that unless so not just like not like VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP search from right to left also. But you must know that this can also be available in lookup. So just we can use lookup here. Lookup. We discussed it in lesson 17 about lookup. Lookup, then you select here. That is here the I8 is the lookup value, comma. Then it shows the lookup vector. I'm just showing it here. Lookup vector. Lookup vector is name. Then again comma. Then show ask for result vector. Result vector can be anywhere. It is from to the left. So it is the case. Let's press enter. It is available. So in XLOOKUP, what is available in VLOOKUP and lookup is also included in XLOOKUP because it can search from right to left also. That is done in lookup. Next, we can examine the other options in XLOOKUP is equal to XLOOKUP. Then we select that we have to search by the salary, then employee ID, name and department. So comma. Then that is lookup array. Lookup array is the salary we selected and put the comma. Then return array. We can select more than one column. That is this much we want. We selected it. Then comma again. If not found, then we can type it as no record. If you are not typing it, you can put 0 or simply a comma. So if you put another comma, it will jump to the next. So suppose we give a no record. If you don't want to give it, you can make it as blank. I'm giving it as blank because then we want 0. 0 is exact match. If exact match is available, it will show an error message. that is put the 0 and press enter. What happens here? There is an error message because 50,000 value is not available here. So if we type no record found, then it will be displayed. So actually there is an error because no 50 value. Then what we do? We go to the next available, that is -1, exact match or next smaller items. So that's also we can see here. Suppose we give -1, -1, then also error message because there is no value just below 50,000. Suppose we can give here as 54. Suppose we type 54,000. So then it is shown 54 is not available here, but we put -1. If not exact match is available, if you give -1, it will give just below. So 54,000 is not available, so it shows the result of 53,000, that is 106. Suppose we type 70 here, 70, that is not available here, 70 here, then it will give the result because it is -1, it gives the result of 69, that is the next lower value when -1 is given. Then again we can select and give next value, that is 1. Suppose you give 1, then what happens? It will show error because when 1 is given, it shows the exact match. If exact match is not available, it look for a next higher value. So there is no higher value than 70. Suppose you give 68,000, 68,000, it will show a value because 107, 107 is, this is the 107, 68 is not available. We used as 1 as the match, so it will show the next higher value, that is 69. This is the value. So that is the one thing. Then okay, then exact match, we discussed 0 exact match, -1 for exact match or next smaller item, then 1 for exact match for next larger item. Suppose we don't know the name completely, we know the partial name, then what we do is we put an asterisk here, that is asterisk for more than one character. A single character you can give question mark. So then we can, how can we search here? So here we type the x lookup, then lookup value selected, then lookup array is name, that is selected, then comma, return array is employee ID, then comma, if not found, so we skip that by putting a comma. Then we give the 2 because if you give 1 or 0 or -1, it will end up in error. Suppose you give 2, then you get the value. So HAN, we typed HAN is, the result is 108. So in this way we can give 2. Suppose you give 2 instead of for matching, we can use incomplete name. So we have discussed all the relevant items in XLOOKUP. So next time we are going to discuss about the nested XLOOKUP in the next class. Also, how can we combine XLOOKUP with some function? That is, actually XLOOKUP is not returning a value, it is returning a cell reference. So when it is a cell reference, we can use this cell reference with some function and other function. So wait for the next video with the nested XLOOKUP and XLOOKUP with some function. Till then, goodbye. We wind up the class here. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you very much.